Hey, this is Jersey. You're listening to the Garden State.
You're listening to the Garden State, the only New Jersey podcast that gives you all the news you need to hear this week. My name is Josh Solo.
My name is Josh Homick.
And I'm Jimmy Parks.
Speed intro.
Whoa, what's up, guys?
We got
always
a
fast.
lot to catch up on, so we got to do a quick intro.
Look who's in the office today.
It's only been 2 weeks that I've been away.
Feels like a lifetime.
All right, hold on. Slow down the energy here,
Whoa.
boys. You guys are Lightning McQueen status right now.
Different than 6 a.m., that's for sure.
Yeah, we're recording right now. What time, Josh?
8:34.
Yes. The boys just had some pizza. It was delicious.
From the Vintage City
Eatery.
It's great.
Not bad.
It's good to be back, guys. Welcome back to the podcast. I have this little silent, dry cough. That's not silent. You'll hear it. But I'm fighting.
I wish it was silent.
I'm fighting it right now. I want to cough so
He's
bad.
so sick.
I'm not sick. I don't know what it is. It's like allergies. Should have taken a Zyrtec before coming in. But
How long
It
have you had
is
this
allergy
cough for?
season.
is it?
A lot of people I know have been having allergies lately.
Yeah, is it? I'm trying
can't
to hold it in
speak.
cough.
This is a bad way to do a podcast. Should we start over?
No, this is.
No.
I think this is good.
This is real.
Jimmy, what's up? What have you been up to, bro?
I went to Austin, Texas. I ate dinner next to the president.
Joe
What?
Biden.
I ate dinner next to the president
Joe
Is
Biden.
that a restaurant?
of Ecuador.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Wow. What was he like?
He didn't speak to us, but we were in this really fancy steakhouse. And one of my friends went to go use the restroom, and he was about to open the door, and this big security guy stepped on his foot and said, "No, you stand over there." And then like 3 minutes later, this guy came out of the bathroom with like two other like security guards. And then he comes back to the table and he was like, "That guy over there," just like,
Okay.
this
No
happened.
offense if you're Mark, sorry. All right, no offense if you're from Ecuador, but who in Austin, Texas has a hit out for the president of Ecuador?
That's what I want to know.
Like who's concerned about
did
that?
anyone there know that that was the president of Ecuador?
We had no idea who it was. We asked our waiter and he's like, "I don't know who it is." And then like 30 minutes later, he came back over and found out who it was. And
What was this establishment that you guys were at? Like,
it was a steakhouse.
so like a fancy steakhouse? Nice.
Yeah.
What's Austin like, Jimmy?
It's like here.
Really?
I wasn't a huge fan of it, to
I
be
don't-
honest with you.
No, like the downtown Austin is not like Jersey. It doesn't feel like Jersey, at least.
It's just like any other city.
It's like a small city.
Like-
But I don't. It's like any other city. I don't like it.
Yeah.
What don't you like about it?
I don't know. I like my vacations to be like in the wilderness somewhere, not in a city. But
Did you have a good time celebrating your friend?
I had a great time. Amazing breakfast tacos.
Yeah.
That was probably the highlight of the whole trip.
Wait, so you were gone for 2 weeks?
So I was in Texas for like 4 days,
Wow.
but then I was off the podcast for 2 weeks.
Just on a side quest, taking care of some business.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. Joshua Chomick over here, actually.
Full name. Nice.
I was doing some work for him, actually.
What was Jimmy doing for me?
That's why I wasn't able to be at the podcast last week, because Josh Chomick was getting like 150-foot banner printed, and I needed to go receive shipment of it.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Wow.
You covered for me. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, me and Jim are just, cooking up some things on the side that we can't really talk about.
150-foot banner.
6 of them.
6 of them.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Wow.
Somewhere in the state, somewhere in New Jersey.
Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to have you back, Jim.
Welcome
to be
back,
here.
Jim. I, over the weekend, went to a town in Morris County. I don't know if I want to say the name of it because I'm realizing we got to bring back gatekeeping.
Oh, so you don't want to tell people where it's from?
We need to bring back having a spot you like and keeping it a secret. Because I'm just tired. I'm getting tired of every Cape May this summer. What the heck? 10 years ago, my family could have got a house. We missed out. Forget about it. Mm-hmm. We should have gate kept it.
It's way too late now.
So I went to this town in Morris County that has a
Morristown.
Morris Plains.
No, and their fire departments volunteer. I'm giving a lot of clues, and they do an auction.
Hackettstown?
No, I think that's not. More.
Oh, I know where you went. I'm not going to say it though, but I remember you telling me.
And they do an auction for the firehouse, and it was like people donate tractors and cars and stuff.
Cool.
You get a tractor?
Yeah, I got a John Deere.
Nice.
No, not yet, but eventually. Really cool. I like this time of year in New Jersey. Seasons are changing.
Yep.
Can you tell I'm trying not to cough right now?
You're doing good.
Okay.
I could see it in your face.
Talk right now.
Seemed pretty cool though.
Did
by
it
the
have
photos.
a real auctioneer?
Yeah.
Like he was doing the
He was
thing?
up there yelling.
Was he?
Did you bid?
No, I didn't. I just bought like clothing.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a good time.
So you had to like bid on the big things like the tractors and all that.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. People were buying tractors, zero-turn mowers.
Yo, spill the name of the town, dude. Spill it.
Yeah, it was Linden.
In Morris County.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Interesting.
Cool.
I've never heard of Linden in Morris County, but interesting story.
So look, guys, let's keep it moving
Let's-
here. We did last week. We did a story.
I never get to talk about my weekend anymore.
Talk about your weekend. Tell us what you did.
I went golfing. All right.
Where'd you golf?
Let's go to Reddit.
Wait, where'd you golf?
No, I actually want to say I went to Lambertville today.
What was that
It
like?
was really cool. I love along the water there. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a cool hidden spot.
I have to go back though to some of those restaurants along the canal over there because it
Yeah.
looks really cool. Never been, but it was a beautiful weather day today. So
It was gorgeous out today.
shout out to everyone near Lambertville or in that part of New Jersey. It's a hidden gem. Like I would move over there.
Yeah.
Is it expensive?
I think
Probably.
it's decently expensive and they flood.
Not if you live like pretty
From
high
the Delaware?
up.
Yeah.
No,
on the
I would
canal.
live higher up the mountain.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, we played the median income game last week.
Yes,
What's the median? Oh, Joe just saw.
I loved.
What's the median household?
Of Lambertville?
Yep.
105,000.
102,000.
Wow.
Very good guess.
Good job, Jim.
So way more affordable than a lot of Bergen County, Union County towns.
Yeah, day and night compared to Bergen
Wow.
County, which was 200,000.
Yeah. Twice as much.
It was beautiful.
Guys, how good is it to be in the studio? The three of us, the three amigos,
The
the original
gang's back
Stooges.
together.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I saw a post on Reddit. We did a Reddit thing last week. Did you guys like that,
Loved it.
Jimmy?
And I think
loved it.
Instagram liked it too. Yeah, the post is doing really well right now.
So I saw a post titled "They Got a Rock" on the New Jersey subreddit, and it's apparently Woodbridge Township dedicated a rock to the
Awesome.
to the victims of COVID-19.
Oh,
A rock.
There's a plaque. It says, "This rock is dedicated to the Woodbridge Township victims of COVID-19 who passed away during the pandemic." A rock.
What's the rock mean?
I don't know.
It's a giant rock.
The rock is identified as a glacial erratic, which was discovered several years ago when the township Department of Public Works was working on a sewer replacement. This is not real.
No. Is this a real story? Are you messing with us?
This is real.
This is not real.
Bro.
When they discovered this, a giant boulder a few years ago.
I haven't seen someone blow a gasket like this in years.
Wait, that's crazy.
wait.
This is not real.
Wait, there was some, I'm literally crying. Oh my God.
Jimmy, did you see what it looks like? No. It's a massive rock.
The reason I'm laughing is
I thought this was Glen Rock or
the
something.
DPW finds a rock. I'm crying.
During their sewer replacement.
Oh. We need the facts. Like that
And
can't be
they
it.
were like, what should we do with
I gotta
this?
breathe. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Sorry.
That was good.
Sorry. The DPW was working on a sewer and they find a big rock, a really big rock. It weighs 10 tons. And what do they say?
This can't be real.
This is for the victims of COVID-19.
I don't get it. I feel like that's just that's pretty offensive.
I don't know what to think. I mean,
Is a rock a metaphor for something? I don't know. Like we are going to boulder through this together. I don't know.
well, they say it weighs 10 tons and it was likely deposited by a quarter-mile wall of ice 21,000 years ago. So, yeah, I mean, I guess I just think it's the image of the DPW digging up this rock while working on a sewer. And they're like, that's the biggest rock I've ever seen in my life. Then the township's like, you know what?
That's crazy.
There's people that lost their lives to COVID-19. Let's get that rock in the park and let's get a plaque up in front of it.
I don't know if I'd be offended or if I'd be honored if they dedicated a gigantic rock for me. What's the top comment say?
The top comment, let's go through. This is amazing.
Is there any like informative information?
Someone else said it's pretty funny that they found it during excavating a sewage line. That really brings the theme together. Somebody else said someone wanted an excuse to show off a cool rock they found.
Can we talk about it's kind of impressive that they were able to get a 10-ton rock out of the ground. It's
amazing.
Like that's
Technology.
That's pretty heavy.
That's amazing.
Does it say where in Woodbridge? That's so cool. I want to go see this rock now. Pay my respects.
It's in a park. It doesn't say where. I'm going to try to find the comments.
So big.
It's such a big rock.
It's a pretty cool looking rock.
I mean, it's a great boulder. Is that a boulder? Is a rock a boulder?
I don't know the difference. Jimmy
I
would
thought
know.
boulders are massive.
Let's see.
Someone said, someone said, this has, I waited until the night before to do my science project, so here's a cup of dirt energy.
Pretty much. That's what it looks like.
Oh, a boulder is a rounded rock fragment that's usually more than 10.1 inches in diameter. So yes,
it's a boulder.
it's a boulder.
This is amazing.
The boulder of Woodbridge.
I just want to give a shout out to the person on Reddit that posted this, because that's the funniest thing I've read all week. I haven't laughed that hard in months.
That was amazing.
That made me cry. The fact that the DPW was digging a sewer line, found a rock.
And Josh,
they were like, get it in a park.
Someone didn't share the story with us before doing it. He's like, I found a Reddit post. You guys are going to love it. So like, thank you for not telling us about that. That was incredible.
Yeah, we'll see if we can keep them going. I think people like the Reddit stuff.
It's good.
We should just keep seeing what the people are saying on there, because it's kind of hilarious. This would be a good carousel post on our Instagram page too. People would laugh. All right, well,
that was a perfect laugh, Josh. Thank you for the entertainment today.
Yeah, I needed that. It cleared my cough, I think.
You sound great.
Yeah, I can't.
You
It's
sound
gone.
healthy now.
Laughter is good medicine. Huh?
I love it.
Okay, hey, what's the mailbag speaking to us, Josh Chomick?
The mailbag. We have a second one.
Second one down. Hey, Josh, people want to call in the mailbag. Give them that.
Shoot us a call at the mailbag. We love hearing from you guys. We love your comments, concerns, and questions. Call us today at the number
908 67 99 99 3.
Hey, Garden State. This is Sophia, long-time listener, first-time caller, former Ocean County resident, now living in Hudson County. I just wanted to shout out Eric LeGrand. I'm driving on 95 to work, and I just passed his advertising sign on 95. Super awesome. Love the Local Legends podcast episodes. Those are so cool. Makes me really proud to be a New Jersey resident. I went to school out of state, so, it gives me fuel to fight the I hate New Jersey fires that I get every time I have to defend my New Jersey roots. Love you guys. Love the podcast. Can't wait to listen to this week's episode on my way to work. Thanks.
Thank you.
Sophia. Thank you,
Sophia.
I love calls like that.
That was very nice.
Gets me out of bed every day.
I like how you sometimes pick calls that just hype us up.
I mean, it's nice to hear like stories like that.
Yeah, it's
man.
not like someone's going like, you're never gonna believe this rock that was dug up from the sewer.
Yeah.
It's like she's like, you guys are awesome, which I love, man. I needed that.
It hits different than the comment. Like we see a lot of positive comments and we appreciate that. But like when you hear a
Someone's
voice, it's really genuine, and people take time out of their day to call.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like I called into the radio station once and they denied my call. And if I got onto the radio, it would have made my day. So I know it's a big deal.
Have we ever talked about how? Well, first off, before I say this, thank you, Sophia. I think Eric LeGrand is the most inspiring person I've ever met. And we hope to do more local legend stuff. So if you have somebody you want to see, send us a message or a suggestion. We already are working on a few more people. Hopefully in the coming month, we get another one out.
Yep.
And yeah.
Check out that pod if you haven't already.
Yeah, definitely. What I was going to say, though, with that train of thought that I totally still have in my brain
About radio.
Have we ever talked about how we used to call into radio stations?
Maybe we mentioned it once, but not the baseball one that we recently sent you.
Where's that?
I have it.
This is probably 2018.
This was 2020.
2020. Wow, that's embarrassing.
You've been doing it for many years.
But Josh and I, when we were in high school, we used to go to the Retro Fitness in Clark and lift not a lot of weight because we were skinny little boys. And then we drive back to his parents' house and we'd listen to Keith Sweat. And I would always call into Keith Sweat and give love advice. I was probably 17, 16.
105.9.
105.9. What was it called? The Love Hour.
The Love Hour.
And I would call in and give advice. It was amazing. We were destined for the podcast space.
Yeah, we really were.
But to us, the thing about radio was it wasn't even like we were telling people we were doing this. It was just pure entertainment for us.
Oh yeah, we didn't post it. We would just laugh.
And so we made
That's how our friendship was built, Josh.
Yeah, we made a kind of a trend out of doing this. Mainly me calling in.
Yeah, it was always Josh.
Here's one I did. I forgot about. I called into what radio station?
That's WFAN.
WFAN.
Huge, sports talk radio.
Mets talk radio. Check this out for we'll listen to 20. It's kind of cringe, but 20
Can we
20
just listen
seconds.
to the whole thing?
All right, let's see what he said.
He's calling from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Frankie.
Hey, how you doing, Steve?
Good,
Thanks for having
Frankie.
me.
Yeah, good, Frankie.
Hey,
Thank you for the call for sure.
Hey, long time listener, first time caller. Hey, look,
Okay.
I don't want to take too much of your time, but I gotta get right to the chase.
You are
What
my
is up
time.
Oh, look.
You are
What's
my
up with
time.
these
Don't
Mets?
worry about that.
Okay, good. Well, I'm looking at my watch right now. Look, what is up with my Mets? Look, I'm about to have a stroke. I'm sitting on my recliner. The kids are in bed. My wife's asleep. I can't go to bed. These Mets are a bunch of bums. Cancel the season. Cancel it.
The season could be canceled.
And he kept Josh on the line for 2 minutes.
Oh,
it was
we
just
talked longer than that.
We talked for 4 minutes straight.
They usually kick guys off if they're complaining like that.
Because-
and also Steve Summers, legendary radio host.
He
by the
liked
way.
me. He kept talking to me.
Legendary radio host, and that was
the
we died.
reason I wanted to call in to say cancel the season because the Mets stink, and the reason I wanted to cancel the season was because, COVID was just starting
Yeah.
at that
Yeah.
point. So everybody was talking about can the season be canceled, and I was just saying canceled. I was saying it.
My kids are asleep.
I'm
You know what the
sitting in
thing
my
is?
recliner.
There's a latency with the radio, and I kept talking over them. But that's the beauty of the mailbag. That's what I'm looking for. If you want to pretend to be somebody you're not, call into our mailbag and yell about something. That's Jersey, baby. So
Josh had so many different characters. So he that was his sports character with the Love Hour.
what was his name? Something from Elizabeth?
Frankie.
Frankie from Elizabeth? Yeah.
Jay Ice from NJ would
Yeah.
call into the Love Hour.
We have to find those recordings. I don't even know where they are, but they're somewhere in the vault. But yeah, Josh, that's why when we were on 101.5,
Yeah.
it really hit me in the face that we're on actual radio. We're like, how did we used to call into radio stations and now we're actually on the radio and people are listening to us?
Radio, yeah, it's magic.
And watching people call in there, that was crazy. And it's wild how we're here now. So
Yeah. Well, I don't know how I got on that tangent. I'm sorry, but thank you, Sophia, for your call. If you guys want to call into the mailbag, number is 908-67-99-99-3. You can leave us a voicemail about anything, really. If you want to talk about the Mets, who are currently winning, I believe.
yeah, what's the score? The Mets game is currently on.
It's
Is it still tied?
0-0.
What inning?
Top of the 6th.
Oh, dude, this
Wow.
game is scary.
So
Josh is the local Mets fan here, our resident Mets fan.
So why don't we get into the news? This podcast is a little messy because we're doing it at night. It's different sort of vibes, and I appreciate that.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think we're going to move to nights from now on for a little bit. Maybe.
Maybe for a little bit. I kind of like we should order pizza, hang out.
That pizza was so good.
It was really good.
I didn't expect it to be that good, but it was good.
So what do you say we dive in?
Let's do it.
So this is breaking news. The Longshoremen strike has been suspended until January 15th.
Crazy breaking news. This just went down an hour ago. Shout out to everyone who bought,
The toilet paper.
more toilet paper than they could never handle. When 90% of toilet paper is made here in the country.
I think I'm about to invest in a bidet with all this apocalyptic stuff going on in America. I'm thinking
Get on it.
The toilet paper is not dependable anymore. Can we admit that as a culture? We keep running out of it.
Do you think that
Twice in the last 5 years in the last
The
4
panic
years,
buying is out of control.
How many times in my lifetime will we run out of toilet paper? What do you think? I mean, that's
It's scary.
Well, a question for you. Do you think these people who stocked up on toilet paper at the beginning of COVID, do you think they're still using that supply or have they used it by now?
Depends how much they got.
I think
don't
they
know.
have ridiculous diarrhea from all the anxiety they have,
But-
and probably use that toilet paper very quickly. I'm just kidding.
I have a concern about your comment, though, Josh.
Yeah.
If you bidet,
Yeah,
don't you wipe?
I don't know.
after?
I'm
Or
not
what are
European,
the
but
rules?
I don't know how bidet works. But
Don't you got to dry up?
listen, bro,
I'm just saying.
It's a good question.
I don't use a bidet.
Me neither.
Josh loves his bidet, or he loves using bidets, I'll say.
I need to get one. Listen, I don't know how it works, but we're gonna get Garden State bidets on our website pretty soon if you want to buy one. Because
Sheesh.
that's actually a funny gimmick. Purchase what product?
What if that just makes us rich?
How much
That's
does one
it.
cost?
I don't even know.
Gabagool.
All right, let's get into the article here. The union. By the way, before I talk about this union the head of the IAL. Is that it?
ILA.
ILA, excuse me. Lives in Sparta. I looked up his house. I was curious.
Nice house.
Oh my goodness. This man has a house. Now, I'm not going to say anything negative because
nice.
we live close to each other, and that type of man that could, he knows the right people that could shut a podcast
He's a good
down.
man.
I got nothing but respect.
He wants to pay his men.
Plus,
Me and my men are hustling.
he employs Frankie from Elizabeth.
Yes, he does.
Frankie from Elizabeth's a longshoreman at the dock.
No wonder why he's got to sit in his recliner at night.
His back is hurting.
Oh my God.
So he has a big house up in Sparta. Like
Hardworking
mansion
man. Hardworking man.
with a 5-car garage.
What, he has 70,000 men or something?
A lot.
45,000?
So 45,000.
It's a lot.
So the union representing 45,000 striking U.S. dock workers at East and Gulf Coast ports reached a deal Thursday to suspend a 3-day strike until January 15th to provide time to negotiate a new contract. That's not the point of a strike, though. That's breaking the rules.
Well, do you think that means that they think they're close to getting a contract?
I think it means...
Like, do you think this strike is going to resume in January? That's my question.
I think they're going to come to terms before then. They're
Yeah.
going to have to.
I agree.
So the union, the International Longshoremen's Association, is to resume working immediately. The temporary end to the strike came after the union and the U.S. Maritime Alliance, which represents ports and shipping companies, reached a tentative agreement on wages. The union and its ports said in a joint statement. So originally, the offer was about 50% over 6 years, and they bumped it up to 62% over 6 years, which is pretty good.
Really? Wow.
Talking 10% a year.
Yeah.
I know that's not how it actually breaks down because someone was correcting us saying, hey, it's not actually going to be that for every person. That's like the average, I think.
Okay. Makes sense.
I don't know how it fully works, to be honest with you. So, so they're going to delay it. It's looking hopeful. I think this is good because all of us can get our Temu goods now.
So wait, it's up 12% from what it was.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
So the other thing that they were very upset about was the automation.
Yes.
So that's, I think, the real... I don't think this is about as much the money as the automation.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, we're not like a longshoreman. We're commenting, being like, yeah, we're fine with our wages. It's just we don't want robots taking over our jobs. Like we have to support our families.
Yeah. So President Joe Biden made a statement. He said, with the grace of God and the goodwill of neighbors, it's going to hold, Biden told, talking about the agreement. In a statement later, Biden applauded both sides for acting patriotically to reopen our ports and to ensure the availability of critical supplies for Hurricane Helene, correct? Helene?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Recovery and rebuilding. So that's where we're at, guys.
Did the union boss have a statement? Like, I haven't seen any videos yet.
Yeah, he said, I was sitting on the couch.
What did he say? Wait, did they quote him?
No, let me see if I can find a quote from him in this article.
I don't know if anything came out with him yet, but
I want to get him on can we get him on the podcast?
that'd be a great guy.
Just be like, explain to people in New Jersey what their dock workers
We'll
do.
go to his house. We'll film there. So
That'd
he
be
doesn't have to
cool.
leave. Easy.
Listen, that'd be a good connect to have.
That'd be a huge connection.
I would love him on our side.
Maybe we say, hey, if you lose a container full of Yeti coolers, we'll do some good PR for the dock workers.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
I'm just kidding. Do you know you can go down to the port, certain port areas, and you can buy like pallets that were just like damaged.
No way. I did not know that.
And they're full of...
How much
someone
do
told me
they
this.
sell them for? Is
I
it,
don't
like,
know.
way cheaper?
And you don't even know what's on them.
Really?
Like you could get...
Oh, it's like a surprise box.
Yeah, you could get like a bunch of Yeti coolers
No
for like
way.
$50.
That's pretty
Or-
cool.
Or you could get like a million screws. Like, you don't know what you're going
Which
to get.
is probably kind of valuable too,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, I mean, like,
How do you do this? Do you
I don't
just
know.
show up?
Let me see. I think it's pallet auctions.
Pallet auctions.
We should do it. Go one weekend or something.
Yeah, so you go online. Direct liquidation, wholesale. Yeah, here you go. Pallet Kings NJ. Let's give a little promo to these guys. They just have pallets full of stuff.
Wow.
And you can shop them.
That's pretty fun.
Like this is a pallet full of DeWalt tools. It's at $3,800. Here's a Christmas tree pallet.
And just because they
$7,700.
got a little banged up, they can't sell it, so they just auction it off.
I don't know how it fully works, but it's happening. So if AirPod Maxes, whole pallet full of them. This feels illegal for some reason. All right, let's
Great story, though.
go back.
It's good to have everyone back at work, and
Yeah.
now no one has to panic.
The boys
Stop
are-
panic
Yep.
buying. Like, everything's gonna be okay.
The boys are back.
Boys are back in town. Jimmy?
Yeah. All right, let's move on to another story here. The New Jersey Devils are planning to serve Taylor ham, egg and cheese sandwiches at their games.
This is massive.
Yeah, this is big for us.
I mean, who doesn't love a good Taylor ham, egg, and cheese during a Devils game? I never imagined it because it was never offered it to me. But now, if I go to a Devils game, I'm totally going to get one.
It's a great idea. I don't know why it's
this
taken
long.
us so long to figure this out, but
Little breakfast sandwich at night.
ESPN is reporting on this, actually. It says, the Devils announced this week that they'll be selling Taylor ham, egg, and cheese sandwiches, New Jersey's iconic breakfast staple, at the downtown diner stands near sections 1 and 118 at the Prudential Center. The sandwich was available for a limited time in the previous season, but will now become a fixture at all games. Most notably, the Devils might also have picked their side in the biggest food debate in the Garden State. So the Devils are saying it's Taylor ham, which I think was a wise move for them, being that they're in the northern section of New Jersey.
100%, yeah. And even, no matter where they are, it's Taylor ham no matter what. So
Let's be for real for a second here. Pork roll fans watch the Flyers.
yeah, go to the Flyers game if you want some pork roll.
That's what I'm going to say is if you say pork roll, odds are you're a Flyers fan.
100%. South
Right?
Jersey,
Yeah.
South Jersey.
You're an Eagles
Everyone's
fan. You're an
pork
Eagles
roll.
fan. Just go eat your pork roll and watch the Eagles.
I agree.
Yeah, right?
100%.
In this house, we watch the Devils
Yes, sir.
and the Mets
Not in the Yankees.
and the Jets. All right, let's
Bro,
keep it going here.
Listen, if Mets win tonight, Yankees, Mets, World Series.
I think it's happening.
Let's go. Subway Series, World Series. That's like a dream of mine.
Yeah, it'd be great. All right, should we just keep moving or should we pause on that story a little bit more? Is there anything you want to say?
No, I just love Taylor ham, egg, and cheeses. That's why I added the story. I got really excited. And I want to go to a Devils game really badly now.
I think we're going to have to stop by.
I think we have to.
I love it. So one New Jersey driver who had kids in his car fired shots at another driver and is finally facing charges.
287, man.
This was a very popular story a year and a half ago. And then it's just come out that this guy had kids in his car.
He's little chill. How old were the kids? Like one was like, I think 2 years old.
He was, the kids were, 4 years and 18 months.
4
old.
years and 18 months, and this dude's shooting a handgun out the front of the car.
It's not a good look.
Not a good look, man. Gonna ruin your whole life now.
Yeah, I'd say this is a bad move for him. But the incident happened May 5th, 2023, during a heavy traffic section of Easton Avenue in Franklin Township by the exit ramp for 287. The testimony during the trial revealed that Chapman and his two daughters, aged 18 months and 4 years, in the car with him. A man was driving northbound near Chapman's vehicle on Easton and did not allow him to merge, prosecutors said. They have a photo in the article, by the way, of the merge. Chapman pulled alongside the victim's car and struck the passenger's side mirror with his left hand, leaving his fingerprints behind. Then, oh boy.
That's where he messed up.
He then slowed down to get behind the victim before pulling up to the driver's side, brandishing a 9mm handgun, while the victim was outside his parked vehicle to fix the side mirror. Chapman fired 2 shots, striking the driver's window and left rear side door. So,
You think he missed on purpose, or you think he's just a bad shot?
it might have been like a warning shot. I don't know. That's a crazy thing to do.
And so what are the new charges?
So the conviction followed a week-long trial after the arrest from last year. He's going to face second-degree possession of a firearm for unlawful purpose, unlawful possession of a firearm, 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a child, and third-degree hindering apprehension. So he's going to the clink.
He only gets 10
Going
years
to
for that,
jail.
though, which is kind of crazy.
I agree.
Don't you think it'd be maybe a few more years than 10 years for that? The dude
Up
tried
to-
killing a guy.
Up to 10 years.
He tried murdering someone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Road rage.
It's a crazy thing to do.
Like that, the dad with the terroristic threats was going to be facing 10 years. How does that add up?
I don't know. But
I don't understand how that works here.
the really sad part of the story is his kids, his 2 little girls.
I mean, I wonder what the 4-year-old was thinking in the moment. Poor thing.
Yeah.
Anytime I see these people, I want to look at their LinkedIn.
Also, you know what this always makes me think about? Like, has this happened before?
From that guy?
Yeah. Like, is that like the first time that he just like randomly shot out of the window of his
Yeah,
car.
I wonder why he had the handgun on him.
Like,
Yeah, it's strange.
I mean, you could conceal carry now, but still,
but
like
still.
how many people are actually doing that?
yeah.
If someone cuts you off, and the fact that he hit the guy's mirror first with his hand, which is all right. You got it out, bro. Now leave. But he
no
came
need
back
to
and he
pull the gun.
pulled the gun out.
What happens to people in cars where they just get this level of rage? I mean, we call it road rage, but it's real. Like people are in cars, they get way too confident and way too angry to the point where you're kind of like, what are you thinking?
You gotta
What's
have
going
some
on in your
like
brain?
issues at that point though, because we all get mad. We all get mad at drivers, but like not to the point where we want to shoot somebody.
Yeah, but I think something about being in a car kind of dehumanizes somebody. Where you don't see them as a human, you just see it like
as an object.
you see them as just an object.
Do you think the kids in the back seat had something to do with the rage? Like, do you think they were like screaming and maybe arguing, and the guy was just fed up with life? I don't even know.
I think he has anger issues, obviously, and he just lost it. I mean, I feel bad for his poor daughters that have to, that's traumatizing. They'll
yeah.
remember that forever.
I mean, when he gets out of prison, then the 4-year-old's going to be 14, 15 years old.
He's not going to get 10 years, probably. They said up to 10 years. He'll probably get like 4 years for this.
Yeah, good thing he didn't kill the guy with his 9mm handgun.
Yep. He ruined his life, though. That's for sure.
That's on your record. Permanent record.
Permanent record. Yeah. Like in middle school.
The black marker, the black permanent marker.
So let's move on to another story here. In Maplewood, New Jersey, teens mobbed a local pizzeria after pop star SZA bought them pizza.
Really cool story from a Maplewood local, SZA, just decided to buy the whole high school free pizza.
If I was... Oh, sorry, Jimmy.
No, I don't think I realized that SZA was from Maplewood.
I found out like a while ago, I think randomly hearing about it. But yeah, it's... Wow.
Huh.
If I was a pop star,
Yeah.
this is all I would do.
It had like millions and millions of dollars.
It just reminds me of like the 90s. This is what the world was like in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like a pop star would show up at a pizzeria and buy kids pizza. You'd be skateboarding at the local skate
It's
park.
just
and,
fun.
Tony Hawk would come by, do a kickflip.
Give you a skateboard and leave.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like celebrities used to pull off like 1 year of pizza giveaway. Like that's a thing you used to hear, I feel like. A free year of pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that making sense what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
like,
no, 100%.
Celebrities, the culture around celebrities was just, they'd pull up in a stretch limo, get everybody pizza and leave. I don't know if that's a real thing, but that's just the way I saw the 90s.
So you brought a good point there. Do you think any celebrities still drive around in limousines, stretch limousines today?
No, they drive around in the blacked out Yukons and Tahoes.
Yeah.
I think that's
But
what
when did the limousine go by the wayside?
when prom started picking up on it, I think they were like, yeah, if 15-year-olds can afford to ride in one, maybe it's time to get something classier.
That's true.
Did you guys take a stretch limo? Well, did you go to prom?
No.
Did you go to prom?
Yeah.
Did you take a stretch limo?
Yeah, one of the years.
I think I did I didn't book it, but I think I was in no, I wasn't in a stretch limo. I was in one of those party buses.
Yeah, I did.
See,
two
that's what the
stretch
kids are doing
limos,
now,
one
right?
Party bus. I don't like the party bus,
Guys,
I feel like everyone's got the party bus now.
Let's get a dilapidated stretch limo and put a podcast in that. That's such a good idea.
I mean, it's long enough you could fit a studio.
Wait, if we drove around Jersey in a stretch limo,
We get a driver to drive us.
Didn't your neighbor have a limo?
He did. I think he sold it though.
Oh, what a
Or
shame.
it wasn't long. It wasn't that long.
Yeah.
We need a stretch limo.
is that not a good idea?
It's a great idea.
I'm on Marketplace. Let's see, stretch limo.
Going on Marketplace.
Okay, you can get a 1996 Lincoln Continental stretch limo for $10,000 right now, just listed.
Get the car. I don't want the Lincoln. Like,
Oh
what's
my
what's
gosh.
the old school car?
This has TVs in it.
How much is that one?
$10,000.
That's
Look
not
at-
bad.
Look at that
How many miles?
thing.
that's
20,000
sick.
miles.
Oh, that's nothing. It's brand new.
It's fresh off the lot, pretty much. Oh, here's the Lincoln Town car, $9,500. Oh my goodness, you guys, these are very affordable. Let's get a stretch limo.
Imagine parking that in your driveway just the whole way, like side of your house.
We should paint the Garden State green.
You couldn't even pull out of your driveway. I don't think it'd fit.
That's awesome, dude. I kind of want to get one now. I don't know what I'd even use it for, but
How much you think insurance is on one of those?
probably not bad.
Double the price of normal insurance. I don't know.
Man.
Bring back limos, man. It is crazy how rare you see them.
Or get a hearse.
We could fit more in equipment in a hearse. That's what's nice about it.
Yeah, people are dying to get in them, I heard. Dad joke. All right, so let's talk about SZA here. So
SZA, crazy.
SZA shows up at a pizzeria. I think we were a little hyper tonight.
Kids go wild.
And the kids went wild. Yeah, that's what happened. Would you guys go wild if SZA bought you pizza?
Yeah.
Are you a SZA fan? What's a SZA song?
You know SZA. You know like 5 of her songs without even knowing.
Give me
them.
the one I would know for sure.
I don't know the names, but like if you heard it.
Give me a melody.
Go on Spotify.
I don't think I have it on my.
All right, just type in SZA on YouTube.
You just too important. Nobody like you do. I
don't think I ever heard it.
Whoa.
I'm with you.
Whoa,
Show me
you got
a
a
big
good
fan.
voice, dude.
That's a good song.
Wow. I've never heard that, I don't think. But
I wish I knew she was coming to town.
so here's what happened. Let's get into the story here. So if you think high school kids love free pizza, you should see what happens when it's a music superstar who's buying. Sabatino's Pizzeria in Maplewood was mobbed by Columbia High School students for hours on Tuesday. The crowds came after SZA, the Grammy-winning singer and Maplewood native, posted on social media that she'd be buying lunch for all the students at her alma mater and teased that she might stop by. The photos are awesome, by the way. Everyone's hanging out.
Crazy amount of kids in front of this pizzeria.
It says SZA called me up yesterday and said she wanted to buy lunch for the high school. Sabatino owners, Sabatino Parada, a fellow Maplewood native, told NJ Advanced Media on Tuesday, "We kind of know each other. I'm not going to say I'm her best friend, but she knows who I am and my family. She's giving back to the community." That's
What a flex.
Such a random
Subtle flex.
line.
Wait, but is he trying to be funny or is he being serious?
I think he's being serious.
Listen, I'm not going to say we're best friends, but she's giving back to the community. I love it.
But SZA knows who I am.
Old world, baby.
So the free lunch started around 11 a.m. Hordes of students were popping off. Everyone's going crazy. We should post this on our Instagram, by the way. Crazy video. Someone's screaming, "Make a line." There's like
Yeah, the one
400
guy's
kids.
trying to control 400 kids, just telling them how to get in line. It's mayhem, but it's a beautiful scene.
Yeah. So the kids had a good day out. You know, they got excited. They got the pizza. And then about an hour after the post, SZA hadn't arrived. After more than an hour of students waiting at the barricades and shrieking anytime a car drove up in hopes SZA was inside, police told the crowd she was not coming. Wow. But wait, that changed a few hours later when she did show up to grab what looked like a chicken parm from the eatery.
Is there something funny about that?
Because she didn't even get pizza.
She showed up and got.
I mean, I get chicken parm from my local pizzeria. It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
but she-
No, you know you're a local there and you know there's stuff if you're not getting the pizza and you're getting like those special items.
I guess, but why? You know, SZA could probably afford to get everyone chicken parm, but instead she got everyone pizza.
Oh, Jimmy, the pizza was enough, brother. Let's not get greedy here.
So it's a happy story for the kids.
Beautiful photos, beautiful videos. SZA giving back to her community.
I mean, how awesome though would it be if you were a current celebrity right now and you bought a 2008 stretch limo and you just drove
Yeah.
to pizzerias across the nation? You did a pizza tour.
Yeah.
Where you literally showed up and bought kids pizza. It would be the greatest PR stunt ever.
This is a great way to promote a new album or something.
And when
or a
people are like,
movie.
"Well, what are you doing this for?" You're just like, "I'm just doing it. I'm just
Doing
giving
it for the kids.
I'm doing it for the kids. I'm giving them pizza." Maybe that's what we need to do.
Just start getting pizza away. To
Maybe
kids.
we should say, "Hey, we're gonna be at a bagel shop Friday or Saturday morning. You show up for between 9 and 10. We're buying your sandwich."
Ooh.
It's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, where are we getting these funds from, Josh?
I don't know.
This episode is brought to you by FanDuel. Okay.
All right, let's move on to our last story of the night.
Gabagool.
All right, last story of the day. A delivery tractor trailer was jackknifed on the turnpike, littering the highway with packages.
No wonder my Amazon package hasn't arrived yet.
Well, first it's got to get off a container, then it's got to get off the highway. So
so many steps here, man.
imagine someone's really waiting on that. I don't know.
This photo is crazy though, because there's so many packages just littered across the highway. Do you think they all made it to the right destination?
I doubt it.
What do they do in this situation?
Do they just like send them all back and like check them, make sure they didn't?
Dude,
like-
my brother in Christ, there's packages that blew up.
What do you mean they blew up?
that's not good.
Like they came out of the box?
I mean, there's no way these packages that flew out of the side of a jackknife tractor trailer are not. Sometimes your guy throws the package on your steps and it gets damaged.
Like who's the one who collected the box and they put it into another truck? And maybe they put it into another truck and then that truck just continued the deliveries. Maybe the,
I think
maybe
it's a
the
big
article,
insurance claim.
Maybe the article says. Let's dig in.
So, CBS News Philadelphia has reached out to authorities on whether anyone was injured in this crash and more details on how it happened. As the sun rose, a dump truck arrived on the scene and workers collected the packages that were strewn, nice word, across the shoulder of the highway. So they just loaded them in a dump truck and drove off. I want to drive that dump truck.
Wait, so they threw it all out?
I mean, you don't take a dump truck to. Maybe FedEx sent the dump truck and they wanted them back to investigate. I don't know.
What do you think there was no personal packages on there? Because what if someone was sending someone like something valuable? Like you say you're sending someone's ashes to like a family member.
That's a good point. Let's see what they
You
say.
can't just throw that into a dump truck.
Let's check out CBS News Philly.
They have no
Lanes of the New Jersey Turnpike are back open this afternoon after a bit
Lanes
of
of the New Jersey Turnpike are back open this afternoon. I guess they're talking like that.
Lanes of the New Jersey Turnpike are back open this
Josh,
afternoon
you're so
after a bit
hyper,
of a
bro.
traffic nightmare this morning. A FedEx tractor trailer jackknife spilling packages all over the highway. Crash happened around 5:30 along the southbound lanes in Burlington County between exits 5 and 6.
So many packages.
2 lanes were closed for much of the morning as crews worked to clear the debris off the roadway. No word on any injuries.
Does that mean
You're mean.
Does that mean
You are mean.
Cut that out of the podcast.
No, I'm gonna keep that because it was funny, but that was mean. So say sorry.
I'm not making fun of it. All these news anchors have news anchor voices.
Oh, like he
I'm
sounded
sure
just-
he's probably like, hey man, how you doing? Then on the news, he's like, tonight at 12, we're gonna go. Like it's like they gotta pop into action.
It's crazy. It's really there's nothing else in the article.
No, that's it. There was literally a video in 3 sentences, bro.
Great ad, Jim. Jimmy put that article in.
What a cool story.
There's
Jimmy.
no. I wanted some more information. Some of these stories you have to dig to find information on.
You know, this episode's different, guys, and it's shorter than our normal ones. But I think it's good. This is a good experience.
I'm enjoying this thoroughly.
That pizza was really good too.
I think the pizza did something to me.
It woke something up in you.
Yeah,
This is a different energy that we get from you in the morning.
guys. Well, I'm wearing shorts. And
In the
I wear
morning, your
shorts.
eyes are like half open.
I'm barefoot right
You
now.
can't-
I'm wearing Crocs tonight, so that's
Crocking it up.
I think I just
Nice.
feel comfortable,
Bro, I respect it.
and maybe
I want you to feel comfortable in this space.
maybe a little too comfortable.
No, you're allowed to be too comfortable. It's your podcast.
True.
Maybe because Jordan's not here or Ralph's not here. It's a different
Jordan,
week.
Jordan makes me nervous.
Weren't you talking about sleeping here tonight?
I was thinking about that. I was saying to the guys, how long do you think I could sleep in the studio before they walk by the window and be like, you guys can't sleep in here.
Yes, you can. This is a 24 access spot. So how can they ever stop you from sleeping in your studio?
I don't know.
You could technically live here.
I don't know about that.
Why?
Technically. Now you can't legally live here.
Yeah.
Technically you could, but
It's
yeah.
a 24-hour office, so you're always here. Like if you're sleeping here, no one's gonna say anything and no one's gonna kick you out.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think legally you're not allowed to, like Jimmy said, but technically,
Who's checking?
I mean, if our good friends here at the Vintage City offices were like, get out, they'd call the cops.
You could just say, I'm working. Sorry, I fell asleep while working.
It's been a busy work week.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Well, look, guys, the Mets are in the bottom of the 7th inning, and they're losing to the Brewers right now. The
I'm
last
so sorry.
2 innings of our season could possibly be happening right now. So what I'm going to need to do is end the podcast for the night.
Crazy. See, you wouldn't have that issue being a Yankees fan, brother. Because guess what? We have a bye week because we were the #1 seed, baby.
You'll have that issue shortly. Don't worry. The Mets, though,
when, in
the
the
Mets
World
are amazing.
Series?
The Mets could pull this off. They're kind of
The
like that.
Astros are out of here. The Yankees are going to make it into the World Series if they want to get their acts together. We have Aaron Judge and Juan Soto we're paying so much money for. We have no excuses now not to make the World Series. And if we don't make the World Series, they're an utter failure. Boone has to go. The team needs to just be completely wiped. And there's so much to say about the situation. But as a Yankees fan, I'm very fed up. And they need to win.
Well, all the listeners in New Jersey will love to see some New Jersey representation.
Are you a fan of Oh My God?
What's that? That song they're playing?
Yeah, it's the player's song.
Yeah, I'm
Jose
not.
Iglesias' song.
I'm not a huge fan, honestly.
You're gonna get there, brother.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there shortly.
My God. Ooh, she's taking video of us. I'm nervous right now.
All right, well, we're rambling about playoff baseball. Hey, guys, we love you guys. This week, a little bit different, a little bit of sort of a different vibe. Like we said, we're recording at night. We don't normally do that. But nonetheless, fun time. Good to be back with the crew.
So good.
If you have any suggestions, one thing I want to make a note of, if you want to call into the mailbag, any sort of a point, note, anything, you can do that. I don't want to say the number again. You know it. And then what else, Josh?
No, I just hope that everyone has a great weekend. You go and enjoy the beautiful weather. It's like been 70s and sunny every single day. So go have a great weekend, guys. Play some golf and spend time with your family and loved ones.
Wow, that's so
That was
sentimental.
inspiring.
Thanks. Oh, and buy some merch.
Yeah, go to thegardenstate.com, support the program. And we will see you next Friday.
Later.
Later.
You're listening to the Garden State. The Dirty Jers.